track guide for Legacy Silverstone, the old McLaren F1 car. It's kind of a random combo, I know. Just doing this for some guys that I race with, for a random league we're in. Run a couple laps and then I'll break down a lap slower. So going to this longer straight here, DRS zone right here, open DRS and practice qualifying when you're within a second. Turn arrow here on the left, down to 5th. You're really patient, get to the throttle, get down to the rumble strip, but don't quite hit it. As you're passing under this Abbey bridge, and before there's a white line on the track, where I'm braking. You gotta be really patient getting on the throttle here. Road here on the right, where it ends, far width of it, I guess I would say. Stay in 4th gear. You might use 3rd gear there sometimes. You're gonna get to 6th here. You're gonna want to get all the way to the right, down to 4th. Accelerate into the rumble strip. Brake down to 3rd. Keep it nice and tight. Get to mid-track. Then kind of apex down to the rumble strip, but don't quite hit it. Get up to high gear here, then we're going to be 6th gear for the right-hander. Get the little turn sign, brake, down to 6th gear. Don't want to run wide there. A little bit after the start of this rumble strip, you can definitely use up a lot of curb here. Get up on that little meshy green looking stuff. Get down to 5th. Get back in the throttle, DRS zone again. Turns board here on the left, down to 5th gear. After you go under that little overpass, this is the trickiest section right here. You just gotta be really patient getting on the throttle. There is a random DRS zone here. You're not gonna get much out of it. I used 3rd gear that time. I think 4th gear may carry a little bit better speed. Get out nice and wide. Turn in at kind of where those cones start. Down to 4th. Down to 3rd. To mid-track. Alright, let's run one more lap.
Slower than your best. Sector 2 time is quick.
Extra gear shift in there that I normally wouldn't have had. Lap.
2/10 off your best in sector 3.
Running this on medium compound tires. quick upshift to 5th is necessary, but eventually I've done it a couple times there, so whatever.
It's your best lap in this session.
Alright, let's look at it. Slow it down. Let's get rid of the webcam here. Cockpit. Alright, let's go to the start of that lap. Alright. So, entering turn 1. This little right-hand turn sign is the one I'm talking about. That's where I brake and I go down to 6th gear. Right about here. Down to 6, get close to that rumble strip. At some point there is a runoff here. You don't want to go. I don't think you want to really get your lefts probably past this one section of dirt. Gonna get up to high gear here. Gonna be pretty aggressive through here. I'm talking about braking a little bit after this rumble strip. Go down to 7. And then you can cut. I'm in 7th here still. You can cut across this meshy green part pretty significantly. I don't know what happens if you clip this part of the green, but down to 6 there, and then same deal here. You can get your left sides onto that meshy green and not really have any big issues. That way you get out wide here, widen the radius of this turn, which allows you to get a bigger runoff to the main straight. Down to 5th gear there. I could have been a little bit tidier there. You have your DRS zone here. Detection line was somewhere back there, but this is where you can open it. This little turn sign here. Brake down to 5th. Get down to the rumble strip. I don't think you want to get your tires on it, but get close to it. Exit out wide. Alright, this is that overpass I'm talking about, and then there is a white line on the track right after that. Somewhere between the two. The white line's the absolute latest you'd want to brake, but you mess up, you're going to miss the turn. So earlier the better. But when you're going under the kind of the shadow, I don't know if it'll change as cloud cover and whatnot changes, but there you can start seeing this white line I'm talking about right here. Getting down to 3rd, I'm taking a lot of curb here to get out nice and wide. I shifted to 4th there. This turn's very difficult to get back in the power. You just got to be really patient. Wait until you're straight here. You can run off pretty much wherever you want to over this strip here, but you just have to be back on before you hit the grass. And then this is a random DRS zone, but it's very, very short. Alright, this little road I'm talking about here, the far end of it is where I'm going to brake. I think 4th gear is the ideal gear to use here. You can use a lot of curb here, even I think I get it to this far inside curb, which is kind of across that grass. And then same here, you can use the same amount. 4th gear, I'll get up to 6. You're gonna have to lift here. You can't go flat out through this turn. I'm gonna get out to the right. You can see I'm already starting to back out of the throttle, kind of where you hit this point. You're gonna run out wide here, but you want to start braking. And then you want to be turning before you hit these pylons here. Down to 4th gear. Here's where I randomly shifted up to 5th gear a couple times. I don't think it's necessary. You can just leave it in 4th, but at the end of this rumble strip, brake again, and you're gonna get down to 3rd. Hold it nice and snug, touch your rumble strip a little bit if you want. Kind of be mid-track here. Be patient to get back into the throttle. Run out nice and wide, and this will take you down to the start-finish line. That's it. No questions you got?